Welcome back, dears. In 5.4 congruent triangles, we have got some definitions. So legs, congruent sides, vertex angles are angles that formed by the legs. Base is the side opposite to the vertex of the angle. Let's say I have got this triangle. So here is called the base, and this one is the vertex. This one is the vertex also. This is going to be the base for it, and this one is the vertex. This is going to be the base for it. Okay, base angles, two angles that have the base as a side. So every point on a perpendicular bisector of a segment is equidistant. So equidistant, equal distance from its end points. So if I take one line here as an angle bisector, perpendicular here, every point will be equidistant from its endpoints. Okay, so every point equidistant from the endpoints of a segment is on its perpendicular bisector. In here, this is my perpendicular bisector. Isosceles triangle theorem. So isosceles means when I have only two sides that are the same. All right, let's say I've got triangle ABC, side AB and side AC are congruent to each other. So this is called an isosceles triangle. If two angles are congruent, then the triangle is isosceles. Okay. If I change this angle to sides, it's also correct. So if two sides are congruent, then the triangle is isosceles triangle. If the median is also an altitude or bisector, then the triangle is isosceles because it cuts it into halves. So two sides will be the same. If the altitude is a median or bisector, we said this one, the second one. So if the altitude is a median or bisector of an angle, then the triangle is, again, isosceles. Okay, if the bisector is also an altitude or a median, then the triangle is isosceles. Now to answer this question, I have got M as a midpoint, all right, of CD. So angle 1 and angle 2, they're going to be congruent to each other. It's given. Measure of angle D is 72. So what's the measure of angle 1 in here? If I take a look at this question, I have got a 90 degree here. So the sum of a triangle is 90. So box plus box plus box equals 90. Sorry, equals 180. So the sum of a triangle is 180. Now, I have one of the angles, which is how much? Which is 72. So I write 72 here, plus. I have the other angle, which is the perpendicular one, which is going to be 90, plus this angle, which is measure of angle 1. I don't know what is it, so I leave it as a box, equals 180. Remember, students, sum of a triangle is 180. So I start adding those two. Okay, 2 plus 0 is 2, and 9 plus 7 is 16. Okay, now 162, I move it to the other side and I start subtracting it. When I subtract it, I'll get the answer here. So this is going to be 10, this is going to be 7. My angle will be 18. So measure of angle 1 is how much? Is 18 degrees. All right, so theorems to prove equilateral triangle. The angles of an equilateral triangle are all congruent. Okay, the angles. Equilateral means all the sides are the same. If all the angles of a triangle are congruent, then it's again called what? Equilateral. We've got an example, okay? Find each value. So I've got a triangle. As you can see, there are 3 dashes. That means all the sides are the same. And we said if all the sides or all the angles of a triangle are the same, then we're going to call this equilateral triangle. Now here, one of the angles is 3x plus 15. If this angle is 3x plus 15, that means this one is also the same. This one is also the same. How did I know this? By the dashes, which is called equilateral triangle. So the sum of a triangle is 180. Because I have got 3 sides and all the sides are the same, so I'm going to put the 3 outside and open the parentheses, put the angle of 3x plus 15 inside it. Now, I divide both sides by 3 in order to eliminate the 3 there, okay, which I'm going to get how much? I'm going to get 60. So 3x plus 15 equals 60. Now, plus 15 to the other side is going to be negative 15, and 3x equals, all right, 60 minus 15, 45. So 60 minus 15 will be 45, all right? Now, 3x and 45, 3 times what gives me 45? So x, I do log division, or directly 45 divided by 3, it will give me how much? It will give me 15. That means my x is 15. So in here, the question, they only asked about the x. The value of x is 15. Be careful, if they asked about the angle, which is angle C, you have to replace the x with 15, and then you add it with 15. So you multiply this, which you get 45, and you add it with the 15, which you're gonna get 60. All right, dears? Now in this activity, we've got a question. It's asking us to find the measure of the angle, not measure of x only. So in here, what do? As you can see, we've got 2 dashes only. That means the bases will be the same. So this is an isosceles triangle. The base angles will be the same. Sum of a triangle is 180. We say 4x plus 2x plus 2x will be 180. Again, this one is the base for this vertex. This one is the base for B. So if this is 2x, this is also going to be 2x. All right? Now, if I add all this sum will be how much? 8x equals 180. And I want to find x first step, so I divide both sides by 8. All right? Now, x equals, if I divide both of them by 2, I'm going to get 90 divided by 4. All right? I can divide more, but I want to leave it like this because I'm going to now use it for finding the measure of the angle L. So measure of angle L equals, all right, I've got 4x. 4 instead of x, I'm going to substitute it with 90 over 4. Okay, 4 and 4 will go away because 4 divided by 4 is 1. And 1 times 90 is 90. That means the measure will be a right triangle. All right. We've got another activity. Find each measure. So I've got segment MN. I have to find it. So this triangle, as you can see, RF is the same as FN. So first step, what do? This is 2 centimeter. This is also 2 centimeter. All right. RM is the same thing as MN. So if this is 3 centimeter, this is also going to be 3 centimeters. So this one I found it, which is 3 centimeters. Now, they want segment RN from us. So RN is all this. If this is 2 and this is 2, 2 plus 2 will give me how much? It's going to give me 4. All right. We're going to find the measure of the angles this time. So angle NMR. NMR. It means those two parts of the angles. Again, if this is 50, this is also 50. 50 plus 50, it will give me 100. All right. Question number 7. Measure of angle NRM. So NRM. NRM is going to be this part. Okay. How do we find this? We can find it through FRM. So F is 90. All right. Plus M is 50. And I don't know measure of angle R, so I can leave it like this. Sum of triangle is 180. So I add those two up. Okay. What's going to be R? R is going to be 40 degrees. So when I add 50 with 90, it'd be 140. And 180 minus 140, it's going to give me how much? It's going to give me 40 degrees. That means measure of angle NRM, it's going to be how much? It's going to be 40 degrees. In activity 13, page 189, find each measure. Again, we've got 2 triangles. As you can see, it's 1 triangle, but you can cut it and again get 2 triangles here. So WR, they want this side. Okay. So if this is 2.5 centimeter, this is also going to be 2.5 centimeter. How did we know this? Because the angle, I can see 2 dots here. This is 17. This is also 17. Okay, this is 90 the measure here, and this one is also 90. I've got two angles that are the same, so this side also will be the same by ASA. And here what will happen, I will be having a side here, okay? So I can also say SAS. So if this is 2.5, this is also going to be how much? 2.5. Measure of angle RWK. RWK. All right. So RWK, it means those two. It means 70 plus 17. So 17 plus 17, we're going to add them up. I'm going to get 34. So the angle measure will be 34. Question 15. Measure of angle WRK. WRK. So to answer this question, again, we've got the triangle. So R, I don't know what is the measure. K, I don't know what is the measure. I can just get out from the triangle. So I say 17, the sum of triangle, plus 90, plus measure of angle R, which I don't know, equals 180. So I add those two up, okay, and I move it to the other side. So when I add them up, how much do we get? We get 107. 180 minus 107, we're going to subtract it. So 10, 7. 10 minus 7, we're going to get 3. And 7 minus 0 is 7. So the angle measure of WRK will be 73 degrees. Now they want the side of RD. RD is that part. So RK, all this is 2. Half of 2 is how much? Is going to be 1. So 1 centimeter.